Greetings, aliens, and welcome back to the mothership. I am the Mediterranean, your host for the alien invasion.
Today is Friday, and I hope everybody is going into a fantastic weekend. Yesterday was my 15th wedding anniversary, so y'all didn't mean shit to me. But I had a great time, and now I'm here today to hang out with y'all, and we are going to have a great time. But before we get started on all of that, I have a few things I want to rant and complain about, and later on we'll get to the gaming. First of all, DoorDash. I fucking hate you. Second of all, the morons that run this country. I hate you. Fuck you. And last but certainly not least, the people with zero talent that are splashing around in inflatable pools who think they have something to offer this world. You suck. So let's talk about DoorDash. First of all, DoorDash. I am a Dasher, as most of you all know. I am also a DoorDash customer, as most of you know. Now, as a customer, I don't really have that much of a problem, though I wish that DoorDash would vet some of the people that they bring in a little better, because there are some really shitty drivers out there. But here's the good point. The rating system, the customer rating system that drivers have, well, it kind of vets you out over time. But in the meantime, those of us who work very hard and take our job seriously get less runs overall because we have to share them with these idiots. Okay? But today, I was taking a dash and I get to the restaurant that I'm dashing, and they say, oh, they already picked it up. That's right. Think about that for a second. They came and picked up their own order. They paid DoorDash, tipped DoorDash, and then came and picked up their own order. Well, at some point down the line, that order is going to have to get canceled because every dasher that goes in there and then gets unassigned from it is not getting paid. And that's exactly what happened. I didn't get paid for an order I showed up to take, and the customer came and picked it up instead. And DoorDash said, just tell the restaurant to remake it and deliver it anyway. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Really? So the things that come to mind in that instance are I'm going to get a bad review, which we can't afford. And two, something about that doesn't feel right and it doesn't feel safe. So no, I'm not taking it. Go fuck yourself. So I waited until I could safely unassign from the order. I tried to fix it. I tried to call DoorDash and fix it and do the right thing so that nobody else got screwed over. They didn't obviously want to fix it. They were going to tell me that they can't cancel it and they're not going to pay me for it. So the only thing I can do is the unsafe option, take the order, have them remake it and take the order to somebody who already came and picked up their food, so they don't want it. I could have just taken it for myself, but the point is the bad review. I don't want the bad review. So I had to wait until I could unassign without getting dinged for not completing the order, which I did. So I left the problem in somebody else's hands, unfortunately, but it seemed like that's what DoorDash was pretty much giving me the option to do. Secondly, as a customer, when I get bad deliveries as a DoorDasher, it puts a very heavy strain on me to not give someone a bad review. But the truth is, some people out there just suck at this shit. They can't get it right. They can't get the address. They can't follow the directions. Uh, they don't check the order, and they show up 20 minutes late. And I'm supposed to not be mean. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Me as a dasher, if you're the competition and that's the kind of driver you are, I'm going to give you a 1-star review. I'm going to get you out of my fucking way. So, I mean, that's I like door dashing, but sometimes there is just too much bullshit. I don't like it. White Thunder, welcome in. It's good to see you. Glad you got your ice water. Thank you for redeeming that first. I'm glad to have you back, buddy. I hope you're feeling okay. Um, I'm not going to out you on anything. If you want to talk about it, that's fine. But I'm just glad you're here with us. Wolf Suma followed a couple days ago while we were offline. I just want to say thank you for that follow. When somebody follows and I'm not online, it typically means that somebody has recommended or they've watched one of the VODs and they liked it. And that means a lot to get a follow from somebody who hasn't even been in to see the show yet. Um, so thank you, Wolf Suma, for your follow. Secondly, I want to talk about the morons that are in charge in America. What the fuck? Um, is this really the best we've got? Like, White Thunder, thank you so much for that subscription. I appreciate it. Enjoy your new emotes. And I've got more coming for you. Enjoy that sub badge and your ad-free viewing. Is this really the best options we have? I mean, I I uh I don't know. I feel like um I don't want to say out with the old and in with the new, but at the same time, like we've got a minimum age to be president. Shouldn't there be a maximum age too? I mean, what the hell? Like these cannot be the best options. Like maybe somewhere in the past they might have done a good job as doing something else as senators, congressmen, hell, maybe even as president when they were younger, but I'm sorry. These are not out with the useless. That's right. Well, out with the useless and in with somebody who knows what the fuck they can how to put on pants. I mean these people. Like I'm not saying that they couldn't have been good at some point, but when you can't tie your shoes you tie your own shoes, put on your own coat, when you don't know which way is up anymore, it's time to get out of politics. And if this is the person that we are selecting as our best choice as a nomination, something has gone wrong. Okay? And on the other side of that, yeah, great. He got his ice cream. You know what? I like ice cream too. I like strawberry ice cream on brownies. That doesn't make me good for president still. You know? Uh, I'm good for president for a lot of other reasons, but we can get into that later. Um on the other side of that coin, you got somebody who can't keep his mouth shut, won't is obviously criminal acts here, criminal acts, they both are. Let's not hide the fact. Everybody in this, no one in this is innocent. There's enough proof of criminal activity on one side, stolen elections on the other, controversy here, conspiracy there. nobody's right in this instance. Nobody's innocent. And it's almost like they're looking at each other saying, hey, you're an asshole. Hey, you're an asshole too. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's hope no one notices and just keep going. Come on. And that is where I'm saying this is our responsibility. This is our responsibility. We got to stop standing for this shit. We got to stop sitting down and letting people do this because it's not helping us. We're going down the drain. It's getting worse every minute. Total Eclipse, welcome in and thank you for weighing in. Absolutely, you're right. Who cares? Let's just fuck it all up, you know? But no one wants to take responsibility, and it's this is my forum. This is where I get to say, hey, we gotta say something. I mean, I can't go out, and I'm not going to raise Cain out in public and fight somebody to the ground and cause, but I am going to say something. This is wrong. This is fucking wrong. Total Eclipse, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you being here. I'm glad you're enjoying it. We're definitely going to be playing some Metroid Prime today, but I just had a couple things I got to get off my chest first, and not enough people are talking about politics. They put it in their rules. They're like, don't talk about politics. Don't talk about religion. You know what? The uncomfortable stuff that nobody wants to talk about is what we need to talk about, because if nobody talks about it, it's just going to keep getting fucking worse. And the last thing I have a problem with today, third thing I have a problem with today, is people who have absolutely no talent at doing anything. Well, I'm sure they do have some talent in something, but they're not using it to their advantage. They would rather shake their little ass in a bikini and splash around in a pool and think that they're offering anything to anybody. I'm sorry. You got nothing. You're nothing. And now this is not a rant about somebody saying, oh, they're taking all my viewers. You know what? The people who are watching me are not watching them, and the people who are watching them are not here for me. There's no there's no way that anyone is watching both of those things. But this is what I have to say to the people who watch those kind of things. There's Pornhub. They took her. No, they didn't. They're out there doing their own thing, and they have massive amounts of followers. And you know what? Good for them. They're in a pocket of people that they know they can exploit, and good for them. It's not them I have a problem with so much. It's honestly there are words I can't say here. The people who find that entertaining, who can't just flip to a different website and get all this shit for free. Why are you gonna throw 15,000 bits? Why are you gonna throw a subscription? Why are you gonna give donations to somebody who's not even getting naked? I mean, if you can see the whole show for free. What are you paying for it for? That's just ridiculous. So as far as the talent thing goes, what are you doing? What are you doing with this? Like, I know that they're out there buying up land and businesses and trying to help the poor and sending a lot of this to charity, but the point is what are you doing with your life? You're in your mid to late 20s, most of them, maybe early 30s. You could be doing something worthwhile, but instead you're using a shake weight to get subscriptions. You know what I mean? It's pointless. It's pointless. It's not helping anybody. It's the same as this is coming up soon. Next, not 2 days from now, Monday, but the following Monday is my court date for my ticket for holding a cell phone in my hand. That's right, a ticket for holding a cell phone in my hand. That's the other thing I wanted to complain about is fucking cops. Um, yeah, that's right, Thunder. Holding a phone in my hand. Um, so I was driving down the road, minding my own business, not speeding, wearing my seatbelt, not driving erratically, not under the influence of drugs, alcohol, anything like that. I was out door dashing. Okay. And I happened to be resting my arm. Let's see if I can. This is the direction the cop would have seen me from. Okay. I'm sorry if the I'll try to turn my head this way so y'all can still hear me. So this is what I was doing. I had my phone up like this, resting my elbow on the door on the window frame, and had my phone sitting in my hand like this. This is what the cop saw as I'm driving down the road. My eyes forward, this is what he saw. That was a violation of Virginia Code 46.2-818.2, which superseded the previous law that you cannot read a text or compose a text or read an email while driving. Okay? Perfectly legitimate law, in my opinion. I think that's great. I don't think you should be texting while you're driving at all. But I wasn't texting. I wasn't reading email. I was simply holding my phone in my hand because as a DoorDasher, sometimes when an order comes in, I have to flick the button to accept the order, and I only get 30 seconds to do that. Right? So there's not time to pull over and legally park before I have to take an order. So I was just sitting there with the phone in my hand, and that was enough to violate the law, which says you cannot hold a personal communication device in your hand while driving. However, there are exceptions to this rule. You can hold the microphone of an amateur CB radio, like a trucker. You can hold that. Now that's kind of in front of my face, but they can do that. Anyone who is operating an emergency vehicle, that is an ambulance driver, fire engine driver, or a police cruiser, okay, they are allowed to hold a cell phone in their hand while driving. And as a matter of fact, one of the cops here in Farmville loves to drive down Main Street texting on her phone while driving her cruiser. You know who you are. Um, so, but there's an exception for that. It also allows an exception for anyone who is reporting an emergency. It is just as ambiguous as the rest of the law on that one. It doesn't say who you have to be reporting it to, and it doesn't say what constitutes an emergency. So I could be reporting to my wife that I left the stove on before I left the house. Please turn it off before the house burns down. That sounds like an emergency to me, and I'm reporting it. Sounds to me like I should get an exception to the law. Morons. So, all of this, and so he pulled me over for holding the phone up. I had been talking to my wife. I'd been talking to her on the hands-free system in the car. It was plugged in, but the speaker stopped working. So I pulled it out, and for 2 seconds I said, "Hey, the speaker stopped working. I'm on my way home. See you in a minute." And I put the phone down. In that time is when he saw me holding that phone. So I'm fighting this one. I'm going to court and fighting this one. But that's the other thing is I love absolutely thin blue line. I'm all for it. You know, cops are out there doing their job. Cops are out there doing their job. Some of them are a little overzealous, some of them are bad. But for the overwhelming majority of them, they're just out there trying to do their job, and a lot of people aren't helping them do it. But sometimes when you get something like this, um, this guy's being a little overzealous and it's not right. And I'm about to pay a $125 fine. I had $3 in my bank account when this happened. And I was out there trying to get a $7 box of Valentine's cards for my son's school class. You know, now I'm sitting here paying 20 times that much uh, because somebody thinks I can't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not completely stupid. Uh, but the law seems to think that any Joe Schmo driving down the road is stupid. I looked up the law, I looked up the statistics. There's absolutely no statistic that supports that holding a phone to your ear is more dangerous than talking to a passenger that's sitting in the seat next to you. It's no more dangerous than eating a cheeseburger. It's no more different than holding a cigarette in one hand and a drink in the other while you're driving. They're not going to stop you for that. But just because it's a damn cell phone, you know what this is? This is a bunch of old white men who don't know how to operate a cell phone, who just automatically assume that everybody else in the world is just as stupid as they are. And and because they can't do it safely, nobody else should be able to either. Uh, I think most Americans are pretty average, which is why it's average. And I think the average human being is capable of walking and chewing bubblegum. You know, they certainly do make laws for you and me. You and I are still under the law, but there's still laws on the books in some places. You can't park a horse on the left side of the street on a weekday. There's places where a woman can't parallel park a car without her husband, um, you know, motioning her around, like giving her directions, getting out of the car and giving her directions. Okay. There are places where there are laws that make absolutely no sense and they shouldn't be on the books anymore. And as my father-in-law's always said, any law that's not enforced anymore is a bad law. Get it off the books. We should do something every 10 years or so. It doesn't matter if it's in Virginia or North Carolina or Utah or Michigan. It doesn't matter what state it is. Every 10 years, have your General Assembly go through the law book. If something's stupid or doesn't make sense, get it out of there. This is one of the few laws in the Code of Virginia that actually says what the fine is in the code. It's not a local thing. It's actually written in the Code of Virginia. $125 fine for holding your phone in your hand. I don't know. I don't know. It superseded a law that said you can't text or read an email, or hold it in your hand up like this and use it as a GPS. You've got to have a hands free for something like that. Totally legit, totally understandable. But if somebody is wearing their seatbelt, not speeding, not driving erratically, both eyes forward on the road, leave them the fuck alone. They're minding their own business, mind yours. That's I'm done. All right, I'm done. I'm good. So today we're playing Metroid Prime. Yes, common sense and common human decency. You don't have to be a belligerent asshole. Your job is to serve your community, not be a bully. And I think honestly, a lot of people now that are getting into law enforcement, they're doing it because they used to be bullies in high school and they just want to keep doing it. Now, that's not to say that all cops are bad. Like I said, overwhelmingly, the majority of them are good and they want to do their job right. And I know the guy who pulled me over was just doing what his department told him to do because they said they wanted to aggressively enforce this particular law. But And I'm sure he knows what the code is, but has he read the law itself? Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. Um, he just put it on there because it's what it falls under. Quotas, yeah, I hear quotas a lot. Quotas is a thing. Um, and oh yeah, there was another part of that that said that members of the General Assembly can look to see how much the law is. They can what's the word? They can they can access. They can receive access to the logs to see how much the law is being enforced. Um, so if it's not being enforced enough, they can say, "Oh, well, our law enforcement isn't enforcing our laws." Um, how about just not making stupid laws? Yeah, audit I think is a good word for it. Um, how about you just don't make stupid laws? Because the last one was good and decent and didn't target people who are just minding their own business. It was after people who were visibly not paying attention to the road. Like I said, if I'm eating a cheeseburger and the paper's flapping in my face, that's a lot more distracted driving than a phone on the side of my face. I can still see my side mirrors. I can still see out the windshield, my rearview mirror. I can still look out the window to either side. I still have good. They say it reduces your focus on driving by 37% to talk on the phone. I got 4 kids screaming in the back of the car. And you're telling me that 37% makes a difference at this point? Come on. So, Metroid Prime. We're playing Metroid Prime today. I'm done. I'm done now. We're playing Metroid Prime today. I did fix the controller problems. Not only did I fix the not only did I fix the controller problems for the GameCube version, I also managed to get the hack working. And everyone knows the moment you put your phone in your hand while driving a car, humans lose all 6 senses. Absolutely, you're right. You know what? Humans are morons. We're all morons, and that's what the law expects of us. That's the way we're taught in school. We're taught to be moron drones. That's what school does to us. Oh shit! I've got something else to complain about. I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to do it now. Shut up, James. Don't do it now. We're going to play Metroid Prime. We're going to play Metroid Prime, and I got the hack working on the Wii version, the Wii trilogy, Metroid Prime trilogy for the Wii, and I'm able to use my regular controller in the trilogy. So now, not only can we do Metroid Prime, we can do Metroid Prime 2 and Metroid Prime 3 right here in Dolphin with a normal controller and get all the way through the game, despite its origins as a really crappy motion control game. Yeah. So Metroid Prime today. I thought about doing some Mega Man again soon. I love Mega Man. We haven't played Mega Man in a while. We are going to do some Mega Man X stuff. Industrial area still echoes in our modern world today. Reworking the schooling system would help with that. I realize that's a lot easier said than done, but we've been talking about it being being a lot easier said than done for what 40 years. Yeah. That is every time you know what? I'm going to quote John Kennedy when we went to the moon. We choose to go to the moon not because it's easy, but because it's hard. We used to aspire to greater things. We used to um we used to try. We used to have pride in ourselves. We used to challenge ourselves to be better and go harder, and that's what made us the greatest country in the world. Sorry to any of you out there anywhere else. I'm not saying that we still are. We're not anymore. Play single player Vendrana drifts. All right, so I got where we were in the previous thing. I got us caught up in this, so I'm picking up right where we were. Yay, pink screen. I think that's just part of the Wii version. It's part of the thing. It's going to pop back up here in just a second. It's not broken, I promise. It's just slow. If people would stop saying it's easier said than done and just do it, yeah, you got to put some effort into some stuff. You know, if you want to improve something and make it better, you got to put some effort into it. You know what else I'm tired of? I'm tired of people saying, I wish there were more people in the world like that guy. Well, there's plenty of people like that guy. You just have to step up and do it. Don't wish for more people like that guy. Be like that guy. If you know he's doing something right, follow that guy. Take some fucking responsibility. So I think the graphics in the Wii version are a little bit better to begin with. Nope, that's a map. That's what is... How do I lock on? Where's it? Oh, wait. Ha, ha, ha. Gotta go to scan visor first. Got it. The American Echo? You're absolutely right. You are not fucking kidding. People will parrot just about anything they hear, whether it means anything or not. And if you sit back and think about it, a lot of what's being said is just moronic. Whoops. Hey, you know what? There's nothing wrong in that statement. This is an open, caring community, and I want everybody to join in, and I don't want anybody to feel left out or ostracized, but I'm also not going to sit here and be nice when something completely ridiculous is going on and say that I'm okay with it. I believe people innately are intelligent beings. I believe in the power of stupidity. I think when people get into groups, I believe stupid is exponential. You know, I think when you have the intelligence of one person, you have the intelligence of one person. When you have the intelligence of two people, you have the intelligence of two people. But when you have the stupid of two people, you actually have about the stupid of four people. And like I said, I live in rural Virginia. Trust me, when somebody says, hey, look what I can do, I run the fuck away. Did my beam change with my visor? Okay, good. I was gonna say that I know I fixed this. That'd have been awkward. Can't change my beam without changing my visor. That would be awkward. I believe in the intelligence of people, but when people get stupid, they get really stupid, and it grows a lot faster than intelligence. Absolutely holds firework until like that. Hey, you know what? You can do some fun things holding Roman candle. I love Roman candle fights. I'm not saying that I'm the most brilliant person in the world. I do my dumb things as as a human being too. Roman candle fights are fun. Now, I'm certainly not going to hold a bottle rocket in my hand and light it. Nope, you can get fucked. Get fucked. Welcome in, John. It's good to see you. I am sorry that the schedule has been... Oh, God. I heard him break through that window. Main research facility located. Nope, that's a ball. That's not it either. There we go. Oh, you mean the next room over? You want me to go to the next room over? You know, keep going through the same direction, that the only direction I could go. Well, I appreciate that, man. I really do. You know, I want to try to be as inclusive of everybody as possible as far as time frame goes, and really make sure that everybody can be comfortable with the time that they can be here. Because I want everybody to be here. I want everybody to have a good time. And I know that it's hard for some of you because I've got people in this community in Germany. I've got people in this community in sorry, I was a little dumbstruck there. I know I saw what I think I saw. That was a Metroid eating the face off of a space pirate. But anyway, I've got people. More sauerkraut? Oh yes, I love sauerkraut. But I've got people on the other side of the pond in this community, and the old time just didn't really work out for everybody. And I want to be inclusive of everybody there too, because we all have a great time in the Discord. We should be able to have a great time here too as well. That being said, if you are not part of the Discord, there is a link below the video. You can join the Discord and come have fun with us. There's also a link to the YouTube channel. Which way am I going? I came down. Right. Okay. There's also a link to the YouTube channel. It's basically just an archive of previous videos, so you can see all the fun that we have had before without you and feel left out. Or if you did in fact miss one and would like to see a previous broadcast, you can catch up by checking it out on YouTube, because Twitch only keeps the VODs for like 2 weeks. All right, I am about to pick up the thermal visor in this room. Whoop, I fell down a hole. Come here. Do your little kamikaze thing. There you go. You ain't gonna catch me with that shit. All right. But yeah, 7 to 9 is just not a good time for me. I was thinking that it would be good because it's a pretty popular time for people to be getting on and unwinding, but I feel that I need time with my kids. I feel that I need time to make dinner because I love cooking and I love making my family delicious meals. So trying to stream during dinner time just doesn't really work for me. And I think I like to be a voice for people to chill, and I think people can chill more at work. If home isn't working, the stream never will. You know what, Sid? I think that's going to be our PSA on the channel this week. You're absolutely right. Um, I've never said it. I've never really thought about it, but it 100% makes sense, and I appreciate you said it. Um, and as much as my wife has been so supportive of me doing this, um, and I've tried to keep it, doable for everybody, but I've found that it wasn't doable for me. So we're gonna go a little bit earlier from now on, and some days might change, but I think I may also add a third day. If we're gonna do it earlier and we're only doing it for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, I think we can safely add a third day too. Yeah, cooking is just fun. Okay, there's the thermal visor. Okay. For some reason, it doesn't show the visors you're not using on this one. So I don't exactly remember which way I have to push. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Wait, it says push and hold. Which one's my back button? Oh, I remember. No. Went left. Is this gonna be up here the whole time? Why do you do this to me? You know what? I know how to make this go away. Let's do that. Camera. I don't know. It'll go away eventually. All right. I appreciate that hydrate, Thunder. Wait just a second here. Get rid of a stupid Metroid. Oh. Where am I? Where are the stairs? There they are. Do it! Just do it! You know, John, you say that you're just listening at work. I can't believe you when I say I'll do the hydrate after I've killed the Metroid, and I killed the Metroid and hadn't hydrated yet. And you knew that I hadn't done it yet. So I know you're watching. I know you're watching. I appreciate you watching or listening, but I know I know you're watching. I drank the last of this. This is empty. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. And I will do this on screen so you know I didn't I will do this on stream, so that you know I did it. Oh, that's cold. So, how's the weather where all y'all are? Like, oh, lost my own volume there. Do. Okay, cool. Like, it's been pretty nice here lately. Don't like this. Why? I'm pushing buttons to change the visor, but it wants me to do it a certain way, and I don't want to do it that way. Can you just let me do things my way? Don't let your dreams be memes. Mildly depression-inducing. Makes sense. So I take it's slightly overcast and... yeah. Or possibly rainy as fuck, I don't know. But usually people don't say that about sunny weather. So... well, I'm sorry that the weather isn't great where you are right now, John. Holy crap! It survived. Oh my god! That was more than I expected. Nah, I dig the rain. Just back and forth, warm, freezing. Yeah, but I get you. I understand. Same in Virginia. Just... if you don't like the weather in Virginia, wait 10 minutes. It's... I wake up in the morning and I'm like, Alexa, what's the weather like? Oh crap, I just said it out loud. It's probably gonna talk. No, I don't think it heard me. Okay, I call her the faceless old woman so that I... oh god! So I say to the faceless old woman, hey, what's the weather like today? And it's like, today expect, slightly overcast skies with a low of, 31 and a high of 78. And it's like, okay, I guess I'll wear a snow parka and swim shorts. You know? It'll fuck off in a month and I'll feel some sun and rejoice. Hell yeah! Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini. It's fun to drive up here in Hollywood Hills, but you know what I like a lot more than materialistic things? Knowledge! In fact, I'm a lot more proud of these 7 new bookshelves. Oh, jeez. I'm glad I know you're a fucking liar, Thunder. Nah, I'm kidding. Oh, come on, you. Yeah, it's been pretty... weather's been pretty plain here. Just generally, like, nothing really has gone bad. weather-wise, it's really cold in the morning, and then it gets, shit. Interesting is a word. Yes, interesting is a word for a lot of people I know. Where are the steps? Okay, there it is. Yeah, the weather's just been kind of bland here. It's cold in the It's cold in the morning, and it's stupidly uncomfortable hot in the evening. But then again, I have the temperature, what's the word I'm looking for? I have the temperature tolerance of a hamster. Like, if it's not between 68 and 71, I might die. Oh god, I think that's I thought I heard a turret. Doesn't really ride well with Thunder's sewer mouth. You know what? Honestly, I'm kind of done with trying to stay nice about things. I don't really care. I don't really care anymore. I mean, I don't want to get kicked off the platform, but like I said earlier, half the reason we have the problems we have in this world today is, yeah, hashtag apathy, but it's not apathy. It's I can't sit here and not talk about real problems that we have. Because there are a lot of things that are real problems, and they're not going to get solved if people just don't talk about them. You know, and quite honestly, I've always had a problem with people mouthing off about shit they don't know anything about, but the truth is I'm smart and I know about shit. And if what I have to say could help somebody gain some knowledge to make a better decision, I should probably say something. Sweeping them under the rug, if you can't see the problem, it's not there. That's a general mentality, and it's a sad mentality. I wish people would. The truth is people are smart. Okay, I'm telling you this now. This is the truth of it. People are smart. People are also lazy. And people, even if they don't believe something, will go along with a lie because it's easier than fighting it. They will accept it, and they will even repeat it, and what's the word? Continue, expand, continue. People will. I don't talk well. I don't communicate well. Like when my brain is going 1,000 miles an hour, I just can't, I can't put what I'm thinking into words a lot of the time. People will propagate. That's a good word for it. People will propagate a lie if it's easier than telling the truth. If they won't get as much problem for propagating the lie as they will for telling the truth. People are not as stupid as, a lot of TikTokers like to scream. People are actually very intelligent. If we weren't, we wouldn't still be here. But people are also unwilling to fight something that they could be ostracized or outcast or looked upon as being stupid if they do fight it. It's just easier to go with the status quo. But me, I don't care. I'll fight it. I want to fight it. And I hope other people will, you know, if they have someone who will stand by them when they fight it, I'll stand by them to fight it. And I want people to know that I will fight for what's right. And I'm not going to sit here and subsidize idiot behavior for the sake of idiot behavior. Which way am I going? That's... Okay, that's going back towards... Yes, this is the right door. Okay, cool. When you turn around so many times in that room, you end up going back in and you get down to the bottom of the elevator and you go, oh, wait, this was the wrong way. And you got to go back up the elevator and blah, 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 blah. So, I'm going to be a force for good in this world, even if it doesn't want me to be. That's what I have to say today. Paragus mining facility? Oh! Okay. What the fuck are you talking about? Now I know. Now I remember. Okay, cool. That should. Fuck you and your lasers! God, it's like having a flashbang thrown in my face. But the lights are still off. Ugh. Come on. You son of a bitch. Love getting banged in the face. What? You guys. That sounds like a oral sex reference. Sexy sex. Bam, bam, ba-da-da-da-da. I need to get that sound clip. I really should. Epic sax guy. I really want to use my basic visor again. I'm kind of tired of this thermal thing. Okay, so I got the energy tank that was in the capsule on the other side of the facility. So I think we're good. I could blow that up and fight that Metroid, but why? Oh. More? Oh, this room. Right. Got it. There's no heat signature from those cannons, so like I can't see them with the heat visor, or the heat visor, thermal visor, whatever you want to call it. The thing that makes everything pink. Oop, you fell. What is that? There's a thing up there. I saw a thing. Force field. But there we go. There's the video on Discord. The Adventure of Chloe the Cat. Haha. Cat videos are fun. Okay. Okay, so all of this is just force fields for Space Pirate, blah, blah, blah. Oh. Well, I am happy to look at those videos after we are done here today. All right, which way do I need to go? Not this way, but this is a save room. So we're going to go over here real quick, and we're going to save. Okay, so I want you to look at that, and I want you to say that word like it's a Greek hero. It's a saxophony. Saxophony. Checks out. Yeah, it does. All right, let's see if it has. No. Oh, wait a minute. I know how to do it. I know how to do it. Oh, I got to use my regular beam. Super missiles come from the regular beam. Everybody knows the Greek mythology when you boil it down. Is Zeus saying, "I'm gonna fuck the thing," and then everybody says, "Don't fuck the thing," and Zeus says, "I fucked the thing." Okay, why is my visor not working? There we go. Fucking all is a bull. The one I love the most. The one that I love the most is Loki. Loki became a mare so that he could be impregnated and give birth to the harbinger of Ragnarok. Mayor? Don't you make fun of my southern accent. I've been living here too long. I'm from New York, damn it. My drawl. I'm from fucking New York. I didn't used to talk like this. And when I get really mad, you'll know where I'm from. Cause reasons? Cause John. Do the John. I love how, like, does anybody not, sorry to, like, call you out on your name here, Sid, does anyone who doesn't know the word John, it's like a Ohio, Pennsylvania thing. It literally means anything. Like, it literally means anything. Like, it can be used as a substitute for anything. It's like the greatest word ever. So versatile. Okay, it's been a while since I've done this fight. So... Oh! Thermal overload! Ooh. Quit throwing shit at me! Fucker! El baño! It's like the greatest name for a bathroom ever. The Spanish word. Baño! I wish I knew which visor was where. There we go. Of course, I can't... Anytime I say anything in Spanish, like, it's impossible. Like, there's something wrong with me, and I cannot help sounding like Beavis when I do it. Like the whole Cornholio thing. DP for my bunghole! Come on, Thardus. Give me something to play with here. There we go. Ooh, I broke you. Oh, shit! Oh, I did it right that time. I think we pissed it off. Oh, God. He's gone Super Saiyan! This is... I remember this being... This is about on par with the difficulty I remember it being, but I don't remember it being this long. I could probably switch to super missiles. Giggity! I remember it being this hard, just not this long. Oh man, when it comes to the switch between Richard Harris and Michael Gambon as Dumbledore, I get Michael Gambon and I think he did a great job. Richard Harris just nailed it though. And for that particular movie, to be the one with the switch, it was very jarring to see Michael Gambon, you know, basically pick Daniel Radcliffe up by the collar and just be like, "Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?" But I think Michael Gambon did a great job as Dumbledore, especially in the later movies when you could. There was quite a bit more strength in Dumbledore in the later movies, in the later books, than there was in the beginning. He was a very nice, like, old, frail grandfather kind of figure in the beginning, but he, even in the books, he turned out to be a much more significant, stronger person in the later books. And I think Michael Gambon did a good job of portraying that. Come on. Come on. No, we don't like being frozen. Come on, we're almost there. We've got to be almost there. Show me that weak spot. How much more do we got? Okay, we're down to about a quarter. Oh, he's doing his charge-uppy, crazy crack-out, Super Saiyan thing again. Absolutely. Absolutely needed him for the later films. You're right. I would agree with everything you just said. Alan Rickman played the part of Snape beautifully. Hey! Come on, man. Combat. There we go. Ah! I'm wiggling around in my seat like I'm in a roller coaster or something. I wouldn't say I was torn up. Alan Rickman did a great job with Snape as far as the death scene goes. He did a great job showing the truth of Snape's loyalty to not only Dumbledore but to Harry, despite all of the dismissal that he showed him throughout. And he did show loyalty to Lily, which honestly I don't think he owed. I'm not going to sit here and idolize and pretend that Harry's parents loved him. Clearly, they loved him. I'm sorry, but Snape was right about James. James was a pompous jock. Okay? And I'm not saying that he went home and beat Lily every night, you know, because she didn't make dinner right. I know he loved Lily, and I know he loved Harry, but when it came to a general attitude towards other people and the rest of the world, James was a pompous jock, and he was a jerk to anyone that he didn't see as his equal.
Recording to logbook.
All right. Anything else to look at here? Doesn't look like it. Why would I need to go up there? Why would I need to go all the way around to there? Ah. Was that the door I came in? I think that's the door I came in. No, that's not the door I came in. I came in over there. That takes me back to where I came in, but I have to go over. Ah. That's not it. That's not it. Ah, there we go. Same button as the grapple beam. At the same time, he sent his child and his wife to run while he faced down a dark wizard. Yeah. Well, I mean, and it was easier. I mean, let's face it. I'm not going to pretend that Voldemort wasn't amazing. In a lot of ways, you have to keep in mind that this kind of mimicked the story of the story prior to Harry Potter was a wizard war. It was essentially the wizards' version of World War II. And Voldemort was very much the Hitler of the Wizard World War II. And that doesn't mean that there wasn't some redeeming quality to some of him as a person. But overall, he just used everything he had at his disposal for purely selfish, evil, and bad reasons. I'll even say myself that, you know, Hitler was a fantastic orator. he was extremely charismatic and persuasive, which is why he ended up where he was, to be in the position he was in. And those are great skills to have, but if you use them improperly, well, we see what happens. Yes, reduced smoking, created an affordable, had an affordable car, created the Autobahn. He did great things for Germany, but then just kind of spaced out, really. All right, let's see. There's a door over there. You can do all kinds of good things for people, and then get a little bit too. Ooh. Oh, I know what I have to do. I have to drain. I remember this. You have to drain the lava. Currently not receiving power. I have to drain the lava. And then I can get in. But I have to... Where is the power? West channel door sealed. How do I get power to this? Okay, lava in every direction. So it's not down here, obviously. But, Voldemort was a very powerful person who could have done great things, and may have at one point not gone in the direction he went if he didn't have daddy issues. Is it just me, or does that seem to be a general problem in most cases? It seems villains always have daddy issues, which is, why I have to say, if you are any type of decent man, listen carefully, be good to your kids, be a good man to your kids. Otherwise, you end up with Voldemort and Darth Vader. And I know Voldemort had a dick father, and Anakin had no father, but mommy issues, and just be good parents. Or good parent figures. Okay, these... Can't think... Okay, thermal visor is... Thermal visor doesn't seem like it's the best choice in Magmore Caverns. But we just got the thermal visor, so where do I use the thermal visor? Best place to do it would be... I've got super missiles. I've got a thermal visor. Oh, hey. Which... Come on. There we go. Oh, it did fall. Okay. Thought I was going to have to use a super missile on it. Ding, da, ding, ding, ding. I know what I'm doing, baby. The soul, the conscious, and even his body. Strongest love potion on the wizarding market. Child conceived using any love potion, but especially results in the child being literally emotionless. I don't know. Voldemort had quite a few emotions, and they were all bad. I would say they were all bad, but he certainly was not emotionally devoid. He was very angry. Yeah, they do. You're right. But that's generally when people have disorders, anger is still a typical emotion. It's not that they have no emotions, it's that they don't really display positive emotions. I forgot how long Magmore Caverns is. Like, it doesn't curl around and coil around like Phendrana. It just goes on and on and on. Now, here's where I get back to where I couldn't go earlier. Get on the spider ball track and head around across this here placey thing. And then I could go back to... Let's see. This takes me to the Talon overworld. With super missiles, I think there's a couple walls I can break in the Chozo ruins and Talon overworld that will open up some new areas for me. I'm pretty sure, like, every single lesson that you're supposed to learn from a villain is learn to handle your problems better. And in some cases, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Yeah, relax. Chill out. A lot of things are not worth getting that worked up over. Says the guy who ranted for 45 minutes today about DoorDash and getting a speeding ticket. Text some Klonopin. You're not you when you're crazy. Ooh, I just thought of some places where there are... where there are U-pipes that I haven't explored yet. Chozo Ruins? Yes, Chozo Ruins. I could be wrong. Have a Snickers bar. You'll feel better. Xanax bars. I feel those would get abused. Are you telling me they make Xanax bars? I mean, I know that they make, like... That's weird. No. There it is. Get in the hole. There we go. Bars of Xanax is a square. Huh. I mean, I get... Because Xanax is more like anti-anxiety more than anti-depression. I guess, like, if you're, like, having a panic attack or something, panic attack, it could... I mean, I can see the benefit of it. Just seems like something that could get inappropriately used. Ooh, one of them eked out before I got them, before I blew it up. Okay, let's see here. Hey, Bobby. How are you, Bobby? Prison cigarette variant for college dorms. Seems unsafe to me. But what do I know? Let's see. Why is that a gray door? I think that's the way I need to go. Currency? I'm getting tired, guys. I'm getting tired. Shouldn't be tired at 3:30. All right, so this... Oh! That is the door I need to go. That is the door I need to go to. I found it. I found the door I need to go to. Oh, spider ball track, spider ball track. Da 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 da. Spider ball and wave beam. I'm going the right way. Guys, I remembered what I'm supposed to do. I haven't played this game in so long. What grounds? Oh, what what kind of coffee was he making? I got you. Large stress fractures can be seen on the surface of this brimstone pillar. Okay, so I need to jump up, up we go. What the fuck? Okay, so brimstone, if I remember, requires super missiles to break. I was right. So between the super missiles I got in Phendrana, the thermal visor I got in Phendrana, the wave beam I got in Phendrana, now I gotta do it again. Yay! Well, what the fuck? What the hell are these things?
Return to logbook.
Oh. Okay, so now I gotta do this again. Oh, but he's blocking the... Okay, I see. I see what we're going for here. Okay. The Oculus exposes its single eye when active. The electrical field occurs enough to deter most predators. If the Oculus detects anything capable of presenting a real threat, it retracts into its impermeable shell. Got it. What the fuck just pushed me on? Urgh! Right? That are poisonous. Poisonous metallic white blood cells. Missiles it is. Can I get in there? Can I jump in there? I want to jump in there. Does it go anywhere? I can't jump in there. Sounds like an 80s song title. Yeah, it kind of does. Regional climate analysis complete. Abnormally low temperatures at ruins site. Okay. The antechamber of the furnace? Interesting. See, I'm afraid to fire a super missile at this thing. Okay. I was afraid it was going to bounce off. And I'm trying not to waste my missiles. Okay, so, alright, I got it. And I'm out of missiles. I need 20 more missiles. Get up there. Wait, did those things just blow up when I jumped up here? What the hell? Okay, I need 20 more missiles so that I can bring down the rest of this. So that's step one before we head to the NT chamber. Goddamn DoorDash! I'm sure somebody was upset by my complaining earlier. It is not my intention to offend or scare or make anyone feel uncomfortable or ostracized or in any way left out, but some things are just true, and sometimes you got to talk about things. Yeah, I know you agree with me on almost everything I say. That being said, don't take everything I say at face value, because I certainly am wrong. I can be just as wrong about things as anybody else. And sometimes I am. No, definitely not the all-knowing truth. Well, I'm definitely the truth teller. But I wouldn't say I'm the all-knowing truth teller. I do know one thing's for sure. We got to get these old men out of government. Because they don't know shit anymore. They're just... They can't do the job anymore. Old men sitting in the Senate and sitting in Congress, sitting in the White House, who can barely wipe their own ass anymore. And I just don't understand why the consensus is that these are our best options. Like, there's other candidates. And they may not be... Some of them say some pretty whacked out things, but honestly, I just don't see why we're not... Why aren't we putting candidates in who have a little... I would rather see less experience and more hope, if that makes sense. Somebody who actually wants to make a difference, not somebody who is just generally like... People have given up. And if they do care, I don't know why. They don't have to. They're going to be dead in a few years anyway. All they're doing is making it harder for the people who have to live here. Just wait a while. Wait a few minutes, the problem will resolve itself. Only need them a few more moments before they turn to dust. Well, it's more than that. Did this thing reset? Do I have to do all of this over again? That's not cool. So I need 20, 40, 80 missiles to do this room. I can't believe that reset. That's not cool. So I literally do not even have enough missiles to do that room in the first place. Okie dokie. Honestly, I think the last decent president this country had was Bill Clinton. All right, let's see. How am I going to get to that antechamber? Okay, it's... Where is it? Way the fuck over there. All right, how do I get there? I go that way. To the right, and on and on and on and on and on. Until I get way back to the end over there. I feel like there's another elevator. Or there should be another elevator way over there. Obama to me was kind of innocuous. Like, he didn't particularly do anything good, but he didn't really do anything bad either. What he did kind of do, hello, welcome home. How are you?
Good.
Joe, have fun at school? What's this?
Except for the part
A receipt for the field trip. Cool, thank you.
A recipient for a field trip.
And a recipient for a field trip. Thank you guys for bringing those home.
Here, my teacher.
How about you? How was your day?
I went to college. I saw Cole. Cole was there.
Cool.
So it was great.
All right. Well, I'm streaming right now, but I'll be done shortly.
Hey.
And then we'll hang out.
The only bad thing that happened
You got stung by a bee today.
apparently there's a honey
Not
there's
yet.
a honey bee's nest in the
Well, you should know.
Well, honeybees shouldn't sting you.
they stung me.
Honeybees should only be stinging you if you're
Threatening the hive.
threatening
My
their
friend pushed me
nest.
into the bush.
Ah, okay. Well, at least we found out you're not allergic to bees.
We've
Too
lived,
much strawberry.
we've spent half our lives with our grandfather.
Yes,
who
I
is
know.
a beekeeper.
Well, he's allergic to bees.
He is.
Sometimes
All right, guys. Go do your thing, and when I'm done, we will go play outside.
Yeah.
No, you're not going to eat an entire tub of ice cream.
Ice
Okay, but you don't have to eat it all now. All right. I'll see y'all in a bit. No, I do not. Thank you. Oh God, no, no, no. I folded. So, I don't, what I was saying, I think Obama didn't really do anything good, didn't do anything bad, per se. What he did do was sign a lot of things that allowed the current administration to really cause problems. No. Dad's not distracted. Don't burn the house down. Do not burn the house down. Okay, what has happened here? Network of vines is invulnerable to weapons fire. Okay, so I've been blocked out of this door now. I can't go back through that room anymore. That's ridiculous. Okay, how do we get through here then?
You don't.
Spider ball! Oh wait, this isn't the right way. This isn't the way to go. This is not the way to go. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. I mean, I came the right way for the most part, but I'm going the wrong way. Everybody out of my way. Fight a ball. Really? Okay, there we go. I went the wrong way. La-di-da-di-da. Okay. This is a save room. So we are gonna save. Yay, here we go. All right. Zero fucks. Zero fucks. Ah, shit. Well, at least the water is not toxic anymore. Oh, is there anything down here? I've never looked. I don't think I've ever looked. Holy shit. There's a missile tank over there. I need the gravity suit first. I know I've 100% this game before, but I did it with a guide, so I don't really remember anything. All right, there's a... Ooh, another missile door. If I can't get through the first missile door, why do they need to put a second missile door? Doesn't make sense. And another missile tank. Cool. That is the only reason to come all the way back in here. Doot, 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 doot. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do with this. We're gonna back out here. We're gonna go up. We go up. Okay, how do I get in this gate? Oh. Ah, there we go. Sandstone. I'm willing to bet that that one is probably a power bomb. Because a brimstone is super missiles. But I'll give it a try. Nope. Definitely power bombs. You know what? Maybe it's regular bombs. Let's give that a try. It could be regular bombs. And I would hate to have to go all the way and get power bombs. It's regular bombs. Okay, sandstone is regular bombs. I would have hated to have waited until I had power bombs, only to realize I could come back and just do it with regular bombs. That'd have been stupid. Ooh, wait a minute. this room. Okay, one goes to the burn dome, and the other one goes. Yes. Yes, spider ball track. There's spider ball track this way. That's right. Okay, I remember what I'm doing now. And this will get me the ice beam, if I'm not mistaken. Get the ice beam by going this way. But I got to move fast because those disappear. Okay. That's a new creature. You guys I've already dealt with before. I know what you do. Alright. Alright, the spider ball track. Alright, and I can't go in that door because it's an ice beam door. So. Okay, so I can't kill these things. I've got to catch on to... Ooh! Hello. So we'll go through the tunnel. Where is this gonna take me? I don't remember this part. But it works on a wave beam, so... Whoops. And that door. Okay, that's ice beam. Chozo lore. Nothing particularly out of the ordinary. Out of range. Okay. Let's morph ball. All right. I think to get the ice beam, I have to fight Chozo ghosts. No, I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to shoot Chozo ghosts. Cordite is missiles. Or is Cordite super missiles? Maybe Cordite is super missiles. Stop doing the wrong thing, James. Cordite is super missiles. Aren't you working? There we go. There we go. Now we give it an old wave beam. Not? Okay. All right, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. That opened one part of it. Oh, missile door. I have no clue where I am at this point, guys. I'm flying blind. Great poison corrupts all. That's a Chozo sigil. I may be wrong. That may be. Yep, Chozo Ghost. Okay, if that's gonna bounce off of him, let's try. Where are you? Oh, yeah, that works. Oh, I remember this room. Now I remember what room this is. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Oh, I think I got him. Cool. Okay. So I flip this thing in the middle, like I turn it over and stuff, and I flip it to give me different cannon trajectories to get to different areas of the room. Radiation collector designed to absorb and store solar energy. Okay. That's... I gotta find a way to use that. Okay. Here we go. Stick it! Awesome. Now, I have to get up there. No, I don't have to get up there. I have to shoot it. With the right beam. And that, now that I hit that... Oh, I do need to get up there. How do I get up there? This way. Cool. I know what I'm doing. Baby. I know where I'm going. Alright. There we go. A new path has been opened. Now we jump into the loving arms of our elder again. Roll me, daddy. Ooh. All right. Security field offline. So now I can climb back up here. It looks like... Yes, now I can climb back up here without having to do the thing. Right. But there was one other thing. What was that? Hall of the Elders. Okay. Mechanical structure. Elder's greatest power lies beyond lock. Okay. Moving on. Where are we? Yep, moving in the direction. Awesome. Oh, wait. That had an M. There's a map room. I found a map room. I found a map room. Da 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 da. Yeah, and you did. I found a map room. Oh no, missile recharge. Never mind. Oh, damn it. I'm stupid. That is a very well-placed pole. It's a giggity. Sometimes it's very easy to see the intent of the designer. Oh, these are those, these things will suck me up. If I turn into ball form, they will chew me up. Okay, but I don't want it to be holding at 95. I want it to drain. Ah! Tee-hee. This is a very efficient drain. Okay, here we go. It's almost like I have some skill or something. Jordan Peterson would be so proud of me, you'll never believe it. I'm cleaning my room. Hey! What this? I think this is Ice Beam. Hey, babe! Hey, babe! I got the hey, babe! Damn it. There we go. Your participation ribbon. Alright, now you're just asking for too much. Save room. Ooh. So if I go through the hole in the wall, is that the antechamber or is it the ice beam? Check this. Okay, so I already got the ice beam, which gave me what I was looking for. Went through that door. Now I'm going this way. I don't know where I'm going. I feel like there's a boss. Yep, nope, wrong button. Ah, the other elevator. I knew there was another elevator. All right. So, okay, that takes me to the Talon overworld. Now that I have the ice beam, I can think. What doors can I open? You know what? That is something for next time. We just hit a save. We just found an elevator. We've been at this for a few hours, and I think now is probably a good time to call it a day. Yes. Yes. Stop current emulation. All right. Well, I've had fun today, and this was a good hype session to get started into the weekend, and I'm really glad I got some of that stuff off my chest because I've been needing to say that, and I've been wanting to say that, and I wanted to say that in an open forum where, it's like it's actually getting out there because these people, like these people, they've got to be stopped. um, and it's all just a general. It all boils down to stupidity. But yeah, fun gaming. We got really far today. I'm actually surprised at how much I remember from the last time I played, which was a long, long time ago. All right, we got a doggo redeem before we go. I am going to take a drink here. Hiya. May I have doggo? Effie, you have been summoned. Hello, pretty girl. It's about time for you to go outside, isn't it? Yes, it is. She's been asleep. She's been asleep. She's been napping right here next to me. So it's about time to take her outside. We're gonna go for a walk. Cause you just farted and it smells like shit. Yes, it does. It smells awful. Yeah. You don't care. You're just like, meh. Oh. Oh, you're the star of the show now. Yeah, you're the star of the show now. Well, there we go. There we go. You're such a good puppy. I love you. I love you so much. Mwah. You're a good puppy. All right, let's take you for a walk. Let's do that. And then we're going to have pizza for dinner. Yes, we are. Thank you for that, doggo redeem. Oh. Ah. She's shedding like crazy with it getting warmer outside. Hype, hype. Yep, she's yep, white noise. um she's a very beautiful dog. Her Oh, she just like crashed like right back here on the floor. So It's time for me to take her out. 3 new blankets they're shedding so much. Oh God, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes like we'll brush her and I can make a fucking chihuahua out of what I brush out of her. Um, but quieter. So anyway, guys, thanks for coming in today. I appreciate it. We are going to go see my buddy Forsaken Banter. He's playing Fallout 4. I love me some Fallout 4. So let's go over, say hi to my friend Banter. We're going to invade. Do 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 do. I always love it when you guys come in. I really appreciate you being here. I have so much fun doing this. If you know anybody who wants to come hang out in the middle of the afternoon on a Friday or any other day, tell them that the Mediterranean is an awesome guy and come over and say hi. I'm getting tired. I'm getting hungry. I gotta go walk the dog. And y'all have a great weekend. And we'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. Tomorrow. Peace out.